It's week 10. Well, we just finished week 10 of 2026, which is kind of crazy to me. Like, we're 10 weeks in already? That doesn't feel like I've done 10 weeks worth of stuff. But that's okay. So yeah, this week was kind of productive, but also kind of not. I've kind of been a little bit overwhelmed with uni stuff, which happens. That's just how it goes, like, sometimes. Because it hasn't helped that I've kind of haven't been well, and like when you're feeling unwell, that makes it like worse for uni stuff because then you gotta like catch up. Yeah, some things that I did. I mean, I made some more candy singles. These are like my word ones of like different character themes. So I think this week I made I believe it was the Naruto ones, the Sonic ones, and yeah, I think it was Naruto and Sonic were this week. I think Ever After High was last week. Uh, so yeah, no, I think I made like 20 because I made 10. Oh no, I made 17 because I was running low on beads of like the colors of Naruto characters because I kind of didn't realize until I went to make them how many of them just use that like that green jacket. Like they all have similar color palettes in a way that I just didn't realize until I went to make them. But yeah, we're gradually making more. I also made a series, so I've got I guess a collection. So I thought that it'd be cool if they were matchy. So these are like sort of short, like more like choker length necklaces with little ducks, and then they've got like a matching bracelet and longer duck necklace. So I thought it'd be cute if matching bracelet and stuff, and then like turn into a 3-piece set. I just thought that could be cool. I really like ducks, so that's why I happen to have heaps of rubber ducks and duck charms and stuff. But yeah, I thought that I know that could be nice for someone to get matchy. Um, yeah. And then what else have I done? I have drawn a couple of things. So I think I drew it like Wednesday night, like after I made the last recap, but I drew Sonic. I'm an idiot. Shadow the Hedgehog, because I recently got Sega All Stars Racing, like on the Wii. And I've been rewatching it. I rewatched Sonic Prime. I rewatched the first Sonic movie. I have the second one on DVD, to watch because the first one's on Netflix, but like that's the only one there, and it's leaving soon. That's part of what made me go, oh, I need to watch it. And then I own Sonic 3 on DVD, and I paid like JB Hi-Fi prices for it. It was like it wasn't cheap. The second one I was able to find at the op shop like recently, but Sonic 3, I was unable to find on any streaming services. I couldn't even find it on totally legit Yo-Ho sites. And then I paid all this money, and then it was before I had any other DVDs, so I have no idea where I put it, which makes me really sad. But I've also started watching Sonic X. I might make a video about it, because I like to sort of sometimes message my friends. So I have decided to make a Word doc where instead of texting my friends and spamming them, I am just doing my thoughts there. So I thought it could be funny to do a video where it's like explaining Sonic X, but it's just like the text messages I sent to myself. I also did a sticker design for Sonic Says, inspired by Sega All Stars Racing. And then it's like this is the main one, like, kids, don't use Formula One race cars to chase hedgehogs. This was like a quote in the first episode of Sonic X, and I'm like, that is just so peak. That is just so stupid, ridiculous. I love it. So I had to make it a sticker, especially because like Sonic Says is kind of a meme format. And then I also had bind responsibly because I've kind of been overbinding for years now. And I got to a point where it's like, yeah, no, I've been doing it too much for so long that like clearly it just doesn't affect me. It does. Don't do it, kids. Follow the guidelines. They're there for a reason. So yeah, like this weekend it just completely hit me and I've had to like stop binding this week because on Saturday I just spent basically the day in bed because my chest was killing me. So yeah, Sonic says bind responsibly because ow. it hurt. And then also I have been drawing more. Like these are kind of fun like little comic-y things. I'm planning of making a zine of evil bisexual Sora because basically it's escalated from like someone made something else, we made a joke about it, and yeah, I have an artwork I did a bit ago that was like a big sort of illustration full color that I thought could be cool, was like the centerfold, like in the middle, and then having these sort of things. So this one was the first one I did because I had the idea of like that scene in Has Been Hotel for Losing Streak. And yeah, Sora's eating ice cream and stuff, and then we've got drag Riku um in a fancy dress, which I do have so that you guys have gotten. I was too lazy to color it in, but that's kind of the colors that I was picturing in my head. So, inspired by Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku, because I guess, like, that's the Riku I think of when I think of Riku. And of course, the corset thing has unnecessary zippers because, like, it's Kingdom Hearts. It's also, like, inspired by Kingdom Hearts 2, like, Riku's, like, weird shirt thing that he wears. And yeah, that one's one time. And then this one was, like, a funny thing where it was like, yeah, this one was the one I drew next. And so it's like, look, Riku, rainbows! And it's like, Sora, it's Pride. Of course there are rainbows, because, like, the outfits I drew them were, like, Pride outfits. And he's just like, rainbows! So many rainbows! And then this is just like, hey, like, guess who got a tongue piercing? It's like, aren't you too young for that? And it's like, Riku, we've killed people before. So I need to draw more of this, like, this AU. I've got the gay, the bisexual side down. I need to draw some more stuff of these two being evil. So yeah, this is just basically they get to be evil together. I have given some thought. I'm not sure, because, like, Kairi kind of can't join in. Like, being a princess of heart, I'm not sure if she's allowed to be evil. Like, I feel like she's just, like, fundamentally, that's not something she's capable of. So maybe she's, like, I don't know, their adversary. I don't know. I don't know exactly how she would fit into this. Because this isn't exactly a thought out AU. This is more just coming up with funny scenarios that's escalated. But yeah, that's something else I've been doing. This is the kind of comics that I really like drawing. Like, I like my bigger projects, but they can be a bit of, like, pressure, and often requires me to draw, like, backgrounds and, like, stuff that I don't like drawing. But whereas these tend to be just a bit more, like, fun, so they're good for, I don't know, when I'm struggling, and just when I have, like, silly ideas. They kind of remind me of I think it's a 4-coma is, like, the 4 panels, and, like, they tend to be quite joke-based. And yeah, I think those are sort of the main things that I did this week. I mean, started watching Sonic X. I finished Sonic Prime. I watched the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I need to watch the rest of them. I haven't finished any books this week, except for Naruto Volume 8, because it finally arrived. But, like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with my reading. I think I need to, like, actively put some effort to bring the habit back, because it's kind of fallen off. It's not even that I really like the book I'm reading. I don't know, I think it's just, like, the adjusting to habits of, like, uni and stuff. Like, uni's quite overwhelming. I need to really get on top of that, and then just, like, I haven't felt well. Like, I didn't get to go to, the up shop this week, because okay, the Monday that I usually go, the teacher for one of my classes had rearranged my lessons, so I was like, okay, I won't have the shift on Monday, because I now have a class on Monday, I'll have it on Tuesday, and then Tuesday I didn't feel well. So yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I just need to, like, sort of lock in a little bit with my uni, get that under wraps, and hopefully get my reading back in under, because I like reading, and I've got lots of books. I also have found out that, if I've kind of put a bit of a, reading, like, a book buying, I guess, stop on me. Like, I'm still buying the Naruto volumes, because, like, that's part of an ongoing thing, but in general, I am not just buying every single book that I want, and it does help me save money. That is definitely where all my disposable income is going, which does not surprise me, but I didn't realize how bad it had gotten. But yeah, that's basically this week. I don't really have much else to report on. I did do some things, like, so in my, I guess my, like, this is sort of not the lounge room, but, like, I don't know, just storage space, as you can see. But yeah, I got, well, like, we have, like, a small table, and I sort of, because, like, I've been trying to visualize how my setup would look, but I feel like actually tangibly setting things up made me realize that, oh, I actually do have plenty of stock to fill up space. It's just, like, I need to figure out how to make it look the best. Because, like, I've been kind of worried that, oh, maybe I don't have enough stuff. No, that's not an issue. Especially candy. I have plenty of candy. It's just and I've got a better sense now of, like, what kind of things I want to display some stuff on. So, like, I saw these big towers, which I thought could be cool for my big candy cuffs, because, that way that they can, stand up and stand out and draw attention in. So I need to get some, like, paper towel rolls. I saw, like, oh, that's the link. Why did it not link properly? Okay, well, rude. We got sort of, like, this thing I think could be cool for, like, more medium-sized cuffs. So things bigger than a single, but not, like, okay, bigger than a candy single and smaller than this sort of thing. Like, so I feel like that size could be good because like this keeps, a bit of staggering kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking. I've also been looking at like sort of rotating dishes for some of the things because I feel like having a rotating dish, gets that bit of interactivity. And yeah, I'm still not entirely sure how I'm going to display things like stickers and bookmarks or the blind date with a zine. I also do need to make another display box for my recycled badges. So I have some badges that basically take like magazine clippings, and they're made of that. So like, basically I need to find another cardboard box kind of like this, for the magazines, so that they're nice and matchy-matching. I need to paint that up, but yeah, that's basically this week. Hopefully next week I will have more cool stuff, but who knows? I mean, I definitely don't. I don't know, maybe I should have more confidence. Yeah, we're gonna have a good week next week. I'm gonna get my test done because I kind of have to because it's due. I might, I've got to start my assessment for another subject. It'd be cool if I did some more artworks because I need to make some more print designs. I really want to draw like, I'm kind of craving maybe drawing Raven Queen. So we might see where that goes. Yeah.